If you're watching this video, I assume you're in the market for an electric fireplace, a gas fireplace, or perhaps a wood-burning fireplace. This video is to help you from making a costly mistake and how to choose the right one for your home, your remodel, whatever you're doing. Specifically, I'm going to talk about Arizona fireplaces, Nevada, Utah, basically our warmer climates, and the mistakes that I have seen people make over the years. I've spent 35 years in the air conditioning, heating, and fireplace trade, and I cut my teeth on gas fireplaces back in New York, where a fireplace wasn't just a luxury, it's a survival tool, it's heat. And I want to be clear right up front that I am a gas guy. I own gas fireplaces. I love the engineering behind them. At my company, Magic Touch Mechanical, we install and repair gas fireplaces every single day. In our Mesa showroom, the Fireplace, we have dozens of gas fireplaces, log sets, and gas inserts on display. So this video isn't about gas is bad, electric is good. This is about getting out of your own head and considering the benefits you get when you approach fireplace technology with an open mind. I see so many homeowners moving to Arizona from the East Coast or the Midwest, and when they come into our showroom or I meet them at their home, they tell me they want a real fire. I want to talk about that word real and how that can limit you to enjoying your home in a hot climate, and why the perfect fireplace for your lifestyle might be the one that you're currently ignoring. When gas fireplace inserts and gas logs first hit the market, people hated them. They didn't like them. They said, that's not a real fire. It doesn't look right. They were comparing gas to wood-burning fireplaces. As time marched on, and certainly the look of gas logs improved, people realized they didn't have to haul logs anymore. They didn't have to clean out ash. They didn't have to worry about chimney fires and having their chimneys cleaned as often. So suddenly the convenience factor and the safety factor won. And now, especially with Arizona fireplaces, gas has become the new real. So let's fast forward to today. I see people look at electric fireplaces and they say the same thing. It's not real, it doesn't look like gas, which is kind of ironic, right? But they're making the same exact mistake. They're neglecting to consider the new convenience factor, the new safety factor, and the fact that in Arizona, a gas fireplace can be a 2-week, 3-week, 4-week, a year appliance. This is 2026 as I'm recording this, and it has been an especially warm winter. I have a gas fireplace in my home, and we've been able to turn it on 3 times this entire winter. I'm actually in the process of installing an electric fireplace in our bedroom right now for the reason in this video. Because an electric fireplace is a 365-day-a-year experience, not a couple of weeks. So when you stop trying to compare an electric fireplace to a wood-burning campfire, something amazing happens. You start to see it as what we like to call an artistic expression of fire. Think about it. In Arizona, we want the wow factor that a fireplace delivers. We want the mood, we want the ambiance, but we don't always want the heat. In fact, we most of the time don't want the heat. And with a modern electric unit, like something from Dimplex or Napoleon or Modern Flames, all these units that we display in our showroom, you could customize the flame color, the bed lighting, the intensity, the media inside it. It's functional art, and you can run it for pennies a day, 24/7, 365, and you get the ambiance of a high-end resort in your living room, even when it's 110 degrees outside, without adding a single degree of heat to your home, unless you want it. A common misconception about electric fireplaces that people don't realize is that you can heat with an electric fireplace. In fact, some of them you can heat up to 1,000 square feet, which we'll get back to. Let's talk about the biggest question that I get as an NFI certified hearth design specialist and an HVAC pro. Can I put my TV over the fireplace? We're all buying bigger TVs, sound bars, media centers, and I have to tell you, it's a challenge with some gas fireplaces. Heat rises, and it can cook the internal boards of your expensive 85-inch 8K TV, your 100-inch TV. We just installed one for somebody with a fireplace recently. So to save your electronics over a gas unit, you have to build expensive mantles or non-combustible heat shields, or put in expensive venting to direct that heat elsewhere, maybe to the side, another room, or a popular approach is dumping it outside, which is not very efficient. But when you approach electric with an open mind, you get total design freedom. You could put that TV and your high-end soundbar an inch above the glass if you want to. There's not going to be any heat damage, there's no fire risk, and you aren't limited to stone or tile or any other non-combustible finish. You can use wood, wallpaper, even shiplap right up to the edge. There's no venting. You don't have to open up your walls to run new flues or chimneys. And because of that, you can save thousands of dollars on the installation alone and put that budget towards a nicer fireplace, nicer finishes, or other things that you want to remodel around it, the entire media wall, if you will. And for those chilly desert mornings, we do have occasionally, not this year so much, but we had a few, an electric fireplace can heat up to 1,000 square foot room quite effectively. So you can have the heat when you need it to take the chill out of the air. But the magic of electric is you have the choice, heat or no heat. You're in control of the comfort and the power bill, where you're not in that control with wood or gas burning. And again, I want to emphasize that although we sell and install lots of electric fireplaces, we sell and install lots of gas fireplaces too. Again, I cut my teeth on it. I started Magic Touch Mechanical, our installation and service division, 29 years ago. And gas has been wonderful to us. I am pro-gas. So what I would suggest is, if you want to avoid the trap, stop asking if it's real and ask yourself if it's functional for you and for Arizona. If you want a fireplace that works with your life and your lifestyle that you can enjoy every single night of the year, you need to really look at what modern electric fireplace tech can do, because it's quite amazing and it's improving every day. In our showroom, we have 28 fireplaces, gas logs, log sets, etc., 28 total fireplaces. 18 of those fireplaces on display are electric. That's on purpose because it is our best-selling fireplace technology. And again, this is coming from a guy that, if you would have asked me 10 years ago to install an electric fireplace for you, I would have just said, no, we do gas and we do wood. But there was so much demand for it, and the technology has changed so much that now I'm a believer and I'm installing one in my own home. I'm choosing electric for all the reasons we're talking about today. So if you're still in love with your gas fireplace like I am, my team at Magic Touch is here to help you keep it running perfectly. And we are diagnostic experts. We focus on fireplaces. It's not a side business for us. Again, we also own the Fireplace by Magic Touch, which is one of the largest showrooms in the Phoenix area. But if you're ready for something new, that artistic expression of fire, and you want that wow factor that you can use 365 days a year, then come visit us at the Fireplace in Mesa. You can check us out at fireandairaz.com. I'm Rich Morgan with the Fireplace and Magic Touch Mechanical. Thanks for watching and stay comfortable. See you next time.